Luke Belmar lost millions of dollars before his 22nd birthday. His family called him a failure. He was washing dishes just to survive. Today, he's worth $42 million and building what experts call the most sophisticated wealth-building system of the digital age. This is the comeback story nobody expected. But here's what will blow your mind. He's not done. Luke is executing a systematic plan to become one of the youngest billionaires in history, and the strategy he is using is completely different from what you'd expect. Everyone sees the surface. The crypto wins, the drop shipping success, the flashy Capital Club lifestyle. But they're completely missing the deeper game Luke is playing. While other entrepreneurs are chasing quick exits and viral moments, Luke identified 3 fundamental economic shifts that most people are blind to. Shift number 1, the death of traditional employment. Luke saw the 9-to-5 model becoming obsolete before COVID happened. Shift number 2, the rise of decentralized networks. He predicted that controlling communities beats controlling products. Shift number 3, geographic arbitrage at scale. While everyone thinks locally, Luke built globally from day one. But here's what separates him from every other guru. Luke has skin in the game. His wealth is verifiable, his businesses are real, and his track record speaks for itself. Luke's journey started when his own family disowned him for refusing the traditional path. Picture this. A 16-year-old arrives in the US from rural Argentina with just $200 in his suitcase. His family wanted him to get a safe 9-to-5 job. College, degree, work for 40 years, retire broke. But Luke saw something they didn't. The successful adults around him were miserable. Mortgages they couldn't afford, jobs they hated, one paycheck from disaster. The American dream had become the American trap. So he chose to wash dishes for $8 an hour and pressure wash basketball courts. Not because he had to, but because he was planning something bigger. While his family called him a failure, Luke was studying business content, market cycles, human psychology. Here's what separates Luke from every other young entrepreneur. In 2016, he bought Bitcoin for a few $100s. By 2017, he had reinvested all his dropshipping earnings into crypto, achieving a 160 times return. At 21, Luke was sitting on millions. Most people would cash out and buy toys. Luke held on, believing crypto would go higher. Then came the plot twist. He lost it all in the 2018 crash. Millions of dollars gone. Most people would quit. Luke saw this as expensive tuition. He went back to e-commerce with a different mindset, building systems, not just chasing money. 3 years later, $16 million in revenue. In 2020, when everyone was scared of crypto, Luke made his move again. This time he understood market cycles, fear and greed, and timing. His calculated risk paid off massively. This wasn't luck. This was systematic wealth building through controlled failure. Quick reminder, if you're learning something valuable here, hit that subscribe button. We break down more billionaire strategies every week. Luke now lives in Switzerland, not for lifestyle, but strategy. By choosing Switzerland, he positioned himself in the world's most stable financial system, optimal tax environment for entrepreneurs, global connectivity for business operations, elite network access. While Luke lives in Switzerland, his business operates globally. He's earning in multiple currencies while optimizing his tax situation. This is geographic arbitrage at the highest level. While other young entrepreneurs blow money on cars and watches, Luke built what he calls a diversified basket of assets. 1 kilo of gold, currency devaluation protection, 1 kilo of silver, industrial demand hedge, 10,000 Swiss francs, world's most stable currency, 10,000 US dollars, global reserve currency, 10,000 Singaporean dollars, Asia-Pacific hedge, strategic Bitcoin holdings, digital scarcity. This isn't just investing, it's anti-fragility. His portfolio gets stronger during chaos. When markets crash, people flee to gold. When currencies devalue, they flee to Bitcoin. When governments destabilize, they flee to Switzerland. Luke benefits no matter what happens to the global economy. In 2019, Luke co-founded Capital Club with a $1 billion vision. Build the largest decentralized entrepreneurial network in the world. 1 million entrepreneurs. Think about the math. 1 million entrepreneurs generating $100,000 average profit each equals $100 billion in economic activity. Luke takes just 1% platform fees on deals and collaborations, equals $1 billion in annual revenue. Capital Club isn't just networking, it's creating a parallel economic system. Members share deal flow, invest in each other's businesses, collaborate on projects, even relocate together for tax optimization. Currently 15,000 members, target 1 million. At that scale, it becomes a private economy with its own systems, a deal flow machine for billion-dollar opportunities, a wealth multiplication system, and a global influence network. Here's what Luke understands. In the digital age, networks are more powerful than governments. Facebook influences more than most countries. Amazon controls more commerce than most economies. Luke is building the entrepreneur version. Luke's systematic approach. Phase 1, complete. Build personal wealth. $42 million. Check. Phase 2, current. Scale Capital Club to 100,000 members. Phase 3, 2025 to 2027, reach 1 million entrepreneur network. Phase 4, 2027 to 2030, leverage network effects for billionaire status. Luke uses a powerful analogy. Most people think success means grinding up the mountain, fighting every obstacle. Luke figured out a smarter approach. Ride the gondola that others already built. For aspiring entrepreneurs, his current playbook. 1. Start with TikTok organic content. Build your audience first. 2. Launch e-commerce. Focus on brand building over profit margins. 3. Master fundamentals. Branding, viral content, supply chains. Number 4. Think in systems. Every business should run without you. But here's the insight. Luke shares this advice because he benefits when entrepreneurs succeed. Every successful entrepreneur equals potential Capital Club member. Every new millionaire equals network investment opportunity. His incentives align with his audience's success. The more successful entrepreneurs he creates, the more valuable his network becomes. When asked what he wants to be remembered for, Luke gave a revealing answer. He doesn't care if people remember him. He just wants them to have good lives and make good decisions. This isn't humility, it's strategy. He wants to be forgotten while his systems create wealth for others. Like Bezos with Amazon or Zuckerberg with Facebook, the system generates billions whether they're famous or not. Luke studied history and knows visible wealth attracts unwanted attention. Governments, criminals, people who want to tear you down. By staying relatively low profile while building systematic wealth, he protects his empire. Most people still think Luke is just another crypto trader or dropshipper. They see motivational posts and lifestyle photos, completely missing what's being built. While other influencers sell courses, Luke builds economic infrastructure. While others chase viral moments, Luke creates generational systems. While others optimize for attention, Luke optimizes for power. The genius part? He's doing it in plain sight. Everything is publicly available, but most people can't see the strategy. They're too focused on tactics to understand systems. A million entrepreneurs with $1 million average net worth equals $1 trillion collective wealth. That's more than most countries' GDP, and Luke sits at the center as the architect. Luke Belmar isn't just building wealth. He's building infrastructure for an entire generation of entrepreneurs. He's creating a system that will produce thousands of millionaires and dozens of billionaires. And that's exactly how you build an empire that lasts generations, not just a fortune that lasts a lifetime. But here's the question that should keep you up at night. If Luke can go from washing dishes for $8 an hour to building a $42 million empire in less than a decade, what's your excuse? The tools are available, the strategies are proven, the opportunities are everywhere. The only question is, are you going to be a part of his network of entrepreneurs, or are you going to keep watching from the sidelines?